drip. Let's go.
It's another K-Town beat.
This is drip. Let's go.
It's another K-Town beat.
YouTube, it's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. I got the brand new video for y'all today. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. I got that Dallas swag, or I got that Yella Beezy Shag, swag. I don't know how to say it, Shag. We used to call it a Shag back in the day. You know, that was before my time, even before when they was wearing Shags, but I do remember those. So this is an old haircut, but out in Dallas, they still wear this type of haircut. So I'm sure they wear it in other places too, but close enough to me, it's Dallas. That's what they do it at. So this is a new haircut. I haven't really seen many barbers post this type of haircut on YouTube, so I decided, he asked me for it, I decided to do it. Now, his is not a full-blown shag, because at the bottom, if you see like where I'm edging them up at, is normally a little fuller at the bottom, but he just now starting it. So, and this is my very first time cutting this type of haircut. I never cut this kind of haircut before. So the method that I'm going to use is probably a little off base from what I normally do, but we're going to work our way through it. But the first thing I wanted to do was make it round so I can get an idea of what I'm trying to do. So I used the 1.5 to start cutting the hair down. Now, the objective of this haircut is for it to be very light in the front, midway to the front, and it's supposed to be heavily thick in the back. So it's like a reverse fade, basically, you know what I mean, with the thick part being in the back instead of in the front. So you see the round part, what I'm trying to do, like, it's supposed to be round. I probably should have brought it down a little bit more, but I didn't. I'm still trying to work my way through it, but you know, I came down with the 1.5. I wanted to see how it looked, because he's going from waves to this, so he's also adding the taper effect to it also. So like I said, I'm just really working my way through it. Now, you get it down, you clean it up, and after I did that, I kind of noticed that I need to do a little bit more, because you wanted to contrast. Like I said, you wanted to go from light to dark. So the 1.5 I'm looking at, I'm like, it's not really low enough. But all that, what I just pointed at, that's where you want it low. So I still got the 1.5, and I'm going up against the grain, midway, not open all the way, but midway. And I'm gonna work the hair down until I get it blended the way I think I need to start my taper. So, and this is, like I said, this is different than I normally how I do my tapers. So if you see that, I want it lower. I'm looking at it, I kind of got it the way I want it. I go to the other side, I do the same thing. I'm against the grain, halfway open, and I just adjust the level till I get to where I want it. So we trying to get the bulk down, we trying to fade at the same time. That's what we doing,
It's
right?
another K-Town
So look,
beat.
you see it's coming out. The taper is close to being set. The top part is the part where the taper is supposed to be. This is a 1 guard. The taper where I want it to be, where I have it, is kind of like how I want the top. So I use the 1 to come down to make that effect. And you can see that it's starting to come in now. The shag is starting, you can see the difference. You can see it's darker in the back, lighter in the front. That's the goal to achieve. So in a lot of my videos, I only show you like one side majority of the time, but today I was just doing it. I was just in the motion. So this is how I normally cut. I use 1 guard all the way around the head. I work all the way around the head. That increases your speed. So right here, I'm still keeping that taper. So I used the 1.5 to go up at first. Now I'm using the 1. I just went open to close, and I'm just blending down. This is like down fading. So if you don't know what down fading is, this is it. You go from big to little. So now I got the half guard on. And boom, I'm working it. You see that? I'm working it, cleaning them up real good, making that taper pop. Now, if you never seen Yella Beezy, you might want to look him up just to see what he looked like. He's a rapper out of the Dallas area. You know, he had got shot a few months back or something like that. He had a beef with another comedian guy. That comedian guy ended up dying, and there's a whole bunch of mess behind it. But again, we back to the haircut. We using the one, going against the grain again, setting up our taper, down fading. So we use the 1.5 to make it. We use the 1, now we come back, we got the half. Half guard is in effect, you see that? Clean it up, boom. Getting a real nice right there, cleaning them up. Yeah, the fade is coming in. The back is looking good. We're gonna trim it up, make sure it's flat, make sure that it blends in well. So you want to take your time with it. You want to use the corner of the blade. You want to work your way from open to close. In most cases, now I take the half guard off. I have no guard on. I'm turning it into a ball taper. So I'm working open to close again. And you just work it down until it's gone. You see that? Boom. Clean now. You see that? Ooh, that taper coming out nasty now. You got your down fade tips in this. So you go 1.5 to 1 guard to half guard to no guard. Now I'm with the edges, right? Just to make sure I get it cleaned up. And right here, I jumped. I didn't even use the open. Now I came back to it because I realized I didn't do it. See, professionals, we mess up sometimes too. We just know how to fix it. So I come back, open, then I come back with the edges. Boom, the trimmers, whatever you want to call it, depends on where you at. So the trimmers, I come back, I clean it up to make it look like the other side. Now the shag is coming in full effect now. Look at that. Woo, that thing looking good, right? First time doing it, but you know, I'm sure the more practice I get with this haircut, the better it'll look. We good to go. Now, I'm coming down the front. I want to make sure everything is good. And now I take my 1 guard, right? You calm it down, I take my 1 guard. I want to smooth out the front of his line, and I want to stay right on the edge up. I just want to knock those hairs down. I don't want to change anything else. Come around the sides, so come down a little bit more. Make sure everything good. Make sure everything is even. Look at it. Boom, making sure. Take your time with it. Hold his head up. Make sure the sides are good. We're looking at it. Now we're ready for the edge up. Now I use ISO Plus 24-hour hold spray. This is something new. I just got it. I don't know how it really works yet. But after I use it, now I can tell you that it doesn't have a thick film to it. You know, some holding sprays, it makes it real thick. So it's kind of hard for you to, you know, get your edges to cut through them and it makes your edges get clogged up. But this is very thin. So on the edge up, you want to work right to left, left to right, however you want to do it, but you always want to start in the middle. And his edge up is pretty easy, it's pretty round. I mean, his forehead is flat for the most part. You know, every edge up won't be the same. So look, we tap, we go, we pull down. You know, we stand in front of it, we look at it. Look at that, tap, go. These edges are the bomb. I wanted to drop a bomb for that a word, but I didn't. But man, these edges, the rose gold effects are my go-to trimmers. You know what I mean? So you see how I hit it. So now I'm just coming back. I'm just really just cleaning them up to make them look good. And you know, this is without enhancements. People get under my comments and, hey man, you know, you use too much enhancements. Or, man, a lot of times people ask me for that. I don't, you know, it's not a big deal. I don't need enhancements to do an edge up, you know. So if you go check my Instagram is Mr. Outliner. I posted a picture from 2011 on an edge up I did, on the line up, shape up, whatever you want to call it, that I did from 2007. Look just like this. I don't have to use enhancements. That was before enhancements. I've been cutting hair for too long to use enhancements. Not a big deal to me. But I understand it's needed. I understand people like it. That's what we're going to do. That's the market. We're going to get paid. That's what we do, right? And it makes the haircut look better. I can say that. Now, so this edge up is coming out. Cleaning it up, getting them together. come back, do the same thing we did on the other side to this side, match it up. And remember, sometimes when you're doing the edge up initially, you're not trying to get it super straight. You're trying to just get the outline of it, like outliners, Mr. Outliner. You're just trying to get the outline of it to make it, you know, get it in place for you to heavily detail it. Because once I get the line down, it's like tracing. You know, you trace it and then you come in and you fill it in real good. So, you know, that's for all my artists out there. You know what tracing is, or you know what tracing is growing up. You just put the paper on top of another paper and lightly draw the line around it, then, or you draw the line around what's already there, and then you come back and color it real hard or whatever. You know, I used to do that when I was in school, but yeah, so that's what I did with this. I made his line, his outline, and I just came back and I cleaned it up. Boom, there you go. We're gonna hit that corner because I don't like how it look. It's down a little bit. Gonna bring it up. Make sure it's straight across. After that, we got his edge up straight. We come back. We hit the back of it. You want to make it round because that's the effect you want to give. It's kind of like a bob in a way, but lower down, a little different. You know what I mean? But you want it puffed out in the back, but you want it round again, like I said. So I use my my clipper to do that. I'm using the Babyliss Rose Gold right here. This is the clipper. I also had a trimmer, right? So you want to get behind his ear, everything. You want to clean it up because you want the effect to be there. You want to be able to see it real good. You want him to be able to see it. And that's just how the haircut goes. So right here, we're going to clean it up. If I see anything I don't like, I go over that part too. And after we do that, come back, blow the hair off of him. He said he want the little hook part, so we're gonna put the hook part in, then we'll be done with the haircut, right? He want the little Drake swoop. That's what I call it, the Drake swoop. Everybody want that swoop, that particular line in their head. So we get ready to do that. So when you get ready to do this swoop, you want to use the corner of your blade. You just want to outline it, like I say. You want to come through, shape it a little bit, and then you want to come through after that and define it. So you see I got the line, making sure the front edge up is good, looking at it the way I need to. Trim, 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 trim. Look at that, swoop, 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 swoop. We got it. See it? There you go. You always just want to make sure you go back and check your work. It's kind of like a math problem. You want to go back and check your work, make sure all the steps line up to make sure you got the right answer. That's what we doing. This is math, baby. That's what we doing. So you see that? We got them in there, swoop. We got them with the Beezy cut. It's coming along. It's not perfect, but you know, we got him in the game. He good. You know, he can get by with that. It looks good to me. No enhancements again. That's what we do. But anyway, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. You know how we do it. Until then, love, peace, and hair grease. I'm out.